Hello friends, in the series of BSc IPF, I welcome you all. We are talking about one important and most important topic, which is life insurance. There is a beautiful saying in Hindi. They say that "Jaan hai to jahan hai," because whatever we are doing, whatever we are earning, whatever we are running here and there, we are doing to upgrade the status of our family. Also, for some instance, we are not there. If I'm not there, then there has to be financial security as well as stability for my family. We are taking each and every day effort for that only, that our family should be safe. And for that, while constructing a portfolio, while designing a portfolio, while doing financial planning, or while starting investing, the first step which one individual should take is buying an insurance for their life. Because if ever we are not there, our family should be in safe hands, and our family should have the security, that is financial security. So the first thing which one should do is buying a insurance. If ever we are not interested in buying the huge policies, then for us term insurance is a best option. How much insurance is required? There is a separate video on our YouTube channel. One can go and check it out and watch the video and take the idea. But the concept of term insurance is nothing but like we buy insurance for our vehicle, whether it is two-wheeler or four-wheeler. It is a prepaid thing. If we are buying a policy today, we are paying premium for next 1 year. If something goes wrong, if something happening wrong, then we will claim and we will get the money or we will get the refund. And if nothing is happening, then the money will go west and we need to renew our policy next year same day for the coming next year. So just like that, the term insurance is also there. If something goes wrong to us, our family would get the entire money. How much money or how much should be the sum assured for a policy? Again, I'm repeating, there is a separate video on a YouTube channel that how much insurance is required. We need to pay the premium today. If something goes wrong in the coming year, my family will get the entire sum assured amount. So the first thing is that we should buy term insurance. The first thing is that there are various options for buying insurance. We can go for direct. There are various multiple online options available on the internet, or we can go through advisor or agent. You can call. There is a no suggestion, specific suggestion that whether you should go for advisor or you should go direct. But whenever we say that we want to buy insurance, it is everything is related to our family and their safety. If something goes wrong to me, anyways their mindset will not be very much comfortable because they are losing one of their family member. So at that time they need someone to support and to someone to guide that what will be the procedure, what should be the procedure from which through which they will get the claim amount. So it is some of the financial advisor may suggest you that go for online, you will get a cheaper products. But personally I would suggest that go with the agent because service also important. Now, while buying the insurance, whenever we go to the online portals and check the websites, there are various multiple options. Now, how to choose a product? In this video we are going to see things to know while buying the insurance. The first important thing is claim settlement ratio. In 2021, IRDA recently declared top companies or the claim settlement ratios of all the companies which are running their business in the market. They say that this is the top 10 insurance companies and this is their chart. These are the 10 companies. This company is having 99%, this company is having 97%. But we can see that there is no name of LIC here. Which is the biggest insurance company in our country. So claim settlement ratio is important. I am disclaimer, we are not suggesting any company to go for. Again repeating, this is not a suggestion. So that I'm not suggesting that we are not suggesting that go for this company and go for this company not, or something like that. But claim settlement ratio should be nice. It should be there. So we should go for the company whose claim settlement ratio is better. Then claims repudiated ratio. Usually it is not visible or generally no one talks about it, but it is a subsection of a main section. So if ever we are going for anything, and if we are looking at point A, but if you are missing sub point of that point A, then we are actually missing something big. Claims repudiated is if we are claiming and the company is accepting the claim, but while processing they are finding that this claim is not correct, we are not having we have not submitted the documents, or something wrong is there, then these claims are rejected. So claims repudiated is the thing which we should always see. These are the numbers of claims repudiated. We can see number of claims and the percentage in total, so that number should also be the less. So we should always think about it. While buying an insurance, usually your agent suggests that don't disclose that you consume tobacco or you smoke or you consume alcohol, but it is very important, because if something goes wrong and if the death certificate or the reason for the death is there is alcohol or tobacco, then we are not going to get the claim. We should always be open. It is always good to pay more premium, but family's financial safety is important. We may save some money, but if claim is getting rejected, our family will be in trouble. So we should never lie. We should disclose each and correct thing to the company, so that there will not be any problem at the time of claims, because remember, we are not there at the time of claim settlement. If I am buying the policy for my family, then I am not going to be there. So claim settlement ratio is important, claims repudiated ratio is important, and third thing is you should never lie. Why LIC's claim settlement ratio is lesser than few other private companies? Because base and number of claims matters. If you club the number of claims of 4, 5, 6 companies together, then that is a number of LIC all alone. So the base matters. Number is huge. That's why their claim settlement ratio is lesser, because the number of claims and the base is huge. This difference is there. Nowadays, IRDA is saying that it is a regulatory body of the insurance sector. They are saying that we will be able to keep our policy in a DigiLocker. What does it mean? If we are keeping our policy in DigiLocker, that means there will not be there will not be any fear of there will means like our policy will not get misplaced. There will not be any fear of misplacing the policy. So policy will be there. There is a separate video for DigiLocker also on our YouTube channel. So the investor who wants to know more in detail about it can check out our YouTube channel, where we can keep your PAN card, Aadhaar card, mark sheets and various documents. So IRDA is saying in coming few months we will be able to keep our policy also there. So if someone is saying that we are not getting the policy, so such kind of issues will get eliminated. And the most important thing is that the transaction will be easy. Ease of doing the transaction will be there. Then up to 1 GB storage each individual will get. And importance and the benefit of it we have just discussed. So buy insurance, it is important. Term insurance is most for your family. Just compare the claim settlement ratios, the service and the claims repudiated ratio. Never lie anything, never say, keep everything open to the insurance company, so your family will be in safe hands. Thank you very much for liking our session. Don't forget to write your name along with your email address in the comment section, because that is important. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.